You get your message 14 saying that your carrier is not attached, but you know it is. A couple of times you'll be able to put it back in and it'll start back again, but eventually it'll get where it's just not going to respond. And what happens is these contacts get rusted, both here and also in there. And all you have to do is just take a file or a knife and clean those contacts off. Just scrape them good so that the top side's not rusty anymore. So just scrape that surface with knife right there. Hang so and just keep doing that till you get them good and clean. It makes contacts, and that'll fix your problem. Just don't go back. Your problem's caused by moisture if you're washing out the filter. If you wash out that filter there every time, like I used to think that was a great idea, well, eventually these rust. That's why those kits come with a little brush that you can just use any kind of brush you want, but just clean these with a brush, dry, and don't wash them out. That's what causes your problem. And when you order the kit with the brushes and it has these brushes, the rubber brush, and then the spin brushes. Your problem comes in that there's two types of brush. One with the octagon, which is the common one, the one you're going to find in the cheap kits. And then there's the round one, which it probably came with. And the problem is not that this one, the octagon's the problem, or not the problem. The problem is the hole in the center is a little bit bigger on the round ones than it is on the octagon ones. So all you need to do is take a drill bit and drill that little hole out just a little bit larger, and those work fine. So rather than wash this filter out, you're going to want to just brush that filter out, both sides, every time you use it. Of course, you can do it with 2 hands when you're not trying to video, and you just brush that filter out instead of rinsing it. One of those kits has a bunch of filters, 3-4 sets of rollers, like about 8 of them little spin brushes that we just modified, we need to modify. And then this little brush right here, there's the hair cleaner for the roller. This works great. And this little brush right here is what you need to clean those air filters with, rather than washing them out. When you wash them out, that's what causes these contacts to rust, and then you get the message number 14. Alright, we need to switch out the rollers, and our problem is that the little spin brush, is different for some models. And the two differences are the brushes come with the kits the economical kits come with brushes that are octagon looking. So the outside is an octagon, and the one on some models is round. The problem easily solved. I'll tell you, incompatible on the website, but pretty simple. Haven't found that the screw was interchangeable. But you start by taking out this little screw right here, the number 1 Phillips head, and when you get the kit, it comes with a cheap little bitty number 1 screwdriver, and you just take that off, and that takes that little brush out. And you'll want to save this little screw. You'll want to save that screw. And what you'll find is that these holes, the hole is different in them. Comparing them side by side, the round one's hole is a little larger than the octagon one. So what you need to do is get a 3/16" drill bit, 3/16" drill bit, and just drill that the octagon ones out all the way through the center with a 3/16" drill bit.